See, when you have this vision, right? What's more important than having a vision is acting on a vision, programming a vision, designing the vision so that you can become conditioned within the vision to eventually live out the vision. So I'm in this 2016 Acura TLX. Only got 57,000 miles on it. I know there's some people out there that love cars with low mileage. I've been blessed to be able to be in a position to offer this to someone who needs this car, right? Now, in Georgia, in certain cities, you have to have emissions completed in order for you to drive a car legally, right? That's a program. A program to have you in alignment with what the vision of the lawmakers are, right? Because their vision is to have a city with clean air. So what they do is they come up with these type of laws to say, okay, you must comply with these laws so that we can benefit by having clean air. So we do emissions. So right now, what I'm about to do is take this car on the highway, right? Because the car been sitting for a long time and the battery went dead. So now I'm about to take this car on the highway. I'm going to program the car. I'm going to condition the car so that the car can meet what the vision of the city is, which is to have clean emissions and then be into the hands of a new customer who want a car with low miles, right? Now, as I get into this vehicle, as soon as I open up the door, the seat leans all the way back. Why? Because it has a memory. And in that memory, the seat has been programmed to fit the comfort, the convenience, and the vision of the last previous owner. So now what I have to do is reprogram the memory, set the memory to my comfort, to my liking, right? And to my convenience, so that as I do that, the seat will now remember what it is responsible for doing every time I enter the vehicle to help me live out my vision so that I can have proper foresight. So I say all of that to say this, family. When you have a vision in life, shout out to this hat. It's a great symbolic representation of vision. When you have a vision, you have the responsibility, not just for making sure that you carry out your vision, but that you surround yourself with others who understand the laws of your vision. Because sometimes people may not be willing to comply with the mission that it requires for you to carry out your vision. And you have to have the due diligence to study so that you make manifest of what it is that you have a vision for. These are practical laws that I'm learning of living over the years of my existence. Not getting everything right. That's all part of the vision. When you got something that you're not 100% sure of how it's going to turn out, but you see it as something that is worthwhile of attaining, you're not going to always get it right the first time. You may not even always get it right the second time. But what you have the responsibility to do is to keep doing it until you get it right. And not all the time you're going to be built with the company around you who are ready to sustain the pressures of not getting it right. Sometimes you're going to have people around you that if you don't get it right the first time, they ain't got time for you to keep on practicing and experiment with the life that they got. Because they might got things of their own that they got to work on accomplishing. And you cannot fault them. You cannot blame them for that. However, for the ones that stick around as you are going through your trials, your triumphs, your tribulations, you're figuring out of getting your vision right, for those who stick around, you make sure that you bless their table. That's the part of life where I'm at right now. I spent a lot of time trying to get things figured out. And I'm at a point that I'm not quite there yet of where I fully have designed my life to be. Because every time I create a plan, God showed me another one. He says, no, I don't want you to do it like this. I need you to do it like that. The way that you think you're impacting over here, you can impact greater over there. I asked to become wealthy by being a communicator. So God took me through all types of trials, all types of tribulations to build up this art of communication. Because I did not start off like this. I started off more of a writer in sense of communication. That was ground level. He said, okay, first you got to show me that you can take experiences and make words out of them. But illustrate the words on paper. I need to see it in art written form. And I did that. Then God said, okay, you want to become a motivational speaker. I'm not ready for you to motivate people through your speaking yet. I first need you to motivate people through your actions. And then what happened, family? Y'all seen my life, what it looked like back in 2015 when I could not do for myself. Y'all seen that it was some power that was within me that was much greater than what I could have done myself. Y'all seen it. And that's how y'all know that these visions, it means something. Act on your vision. Surround yourself with people who realize and are ready to play their part in your vision. Procrastination, put it to rest. Bury it. Do not even put a tag on it when you bury it, because you don't want to remember where you left your procrastination at. You don't need that to be any part of what you got going on. Your vision. See it through. Surround yourself with people who are ready to put in the work that's required so that you, for whatever it is that you see fit, they see fit. They see it as being worthwhile. At times when you may think that you're going crazy because you realize that you're so far off the cliff and everybody else is still saying he's going too far, he's going too far. You need at least one person that can say, go further. Okay? At least just one person to say, push harder. To say at least one, for one person to say, okay, you worked out 5 days already. But you got enough for one more. Why? Because it'll be a lot of people who say, God damn, Keith, you done already worked out 5 days. How much more do you want to do? You need people that's going to push you further. Because you have the vision. Understand, we are in a world that at least 85% to 90% to 95% of the population lack what it is that you have. The vision. How can I prove this to be true? Look at them. Look at the workforce. The workforce are full of people who are failing to act on a vision of their own, so therefore they go to work for someone else who has the vision. But yet you got a vision and you're sleeping on it. I need you to be like the city of Atlanta and act on that vision. If you got a vision for clean air, then you got to put laws into place. You got to have your people uprooted to uphold those laws so that they can be in formation. What Beyonce tell y'all? You better get information. And what do the Beehive do? They get information. You ever see somebody speak out against the Beehive? And what happens to them? They get slapped out of formation. That's our vision. When you got a vision that's so great that go on to change people's lives, right? Out of a thought, it becomes more important that you safeguard that thought with ideas, beliefs, actions, patterns. As I said, I got into the car and the seat leaned all the way back to prepare the most recent owner to go out and deal according to his vision, to her vision. But now that I'm in it and I had to reprogram it, it's now time for it to be set up for me to carry out my vision so that I am sitting upright and I am able to see further ahead. And I am at a sense of comfort enough for me to go out and act on what it is that I foresee. You get it? So family, today, I want us all to not only anticipate, for the date of release of wearing this hat and be a proud representative of having a vision. But what I also want us to do is take some time aside from our busy lives, our busy jobs, the busyness of doing what it takes to maintain an active role of a human. I want us to take a little bit time aside and focus on what are the visions that God has given you. What are the visions that the Creator are giving you that you have been neglecting? And what I want you to do is start coming up with ideas how you can maintain discipline in accordance to your vision, so that you find yourself pulling yourself closer to your vision instead of doing what you have done in the past, which was push your vision away. I want you to start gathering information, because it's out there. The same way how you spent 12 minutes to listen to this video, you can spend another 12 minutes doing your due diligence, doing your research, to find out who's out there that's willing to help you align yourself with your vision. What information is out there to bring you closer to your vision? Because your vision is not a vision of your own. It's a tool that God has given you, that the Creator has given you. The mind has given you. Your mind did not share your vision with everyone. Your vision is your secret. Okay? And it is designed according to your capabilities. So yes, it is possible. And I know this to be true because you would not have it if it was not designed for you. It's for you. Do not forsake your vision. Act on it. Your vision has the ability to not only change your lives, but change the lives of your family, change the lives of your neighbor, change the lives of your community, change the lives of society, change the lives of your city, change the lives of your state, change the lives of the nation. Your vision has the power to change the lives of many across the world. It would be selfish of you to not stay disciplined within your vision and to make it manifest so that you can be at the culprit, at the footprint of changing someone else's life. Doesn't that mean something to you? To be the one spoken about when generations come after you to say that it was Keith Jones, it was whatever your name is, to say that it was this person who acted on faith despite what others were saying. They went out and they showed courage to make their dreams come true. Be like this Acura. Be like the city that's in Georgia, Atlanta, that just says, this is what we got to do in order to prepare for what it is that we want. And family, you will get it. But not only will you get it, you will be it. It will become part of you as it is already, but just in a larger facet. This is the power of vision. This is what auto sales have done for me to allow me to become a better communicator. This is what the trucking industry have done for me to allow me to become a better communicator. Because when I was 7 years old, I said, Lord, show me how to build wealth. Show me how to build wealth through speaking. And ever since, I've been engulfed with experiences that in order for me to change other people's lives, I have to speak on those experiences. So when you see me and you see me doing a job, know that it's just a job. Know that it's a means of a transition so that I can help people within that given field. But do not attach my personal self to the job that you see me doing, because it's just a job. Get to know me for Keith Jones. Get to know me for a visionary, a leader, a believer, a provider, a protector, a preparer for those who have a vision. And I want to leave on that note. And I want to wish you all a great day. And just know that your vision is God sent for you to make it come true. Peace.